Cust's arrest is a great success for you, Poirot. It's all clear now, except maybe one or two details.
Details. Ah, mon ami. The devil is in the detail, as we say.
Excuse me?
Patience, Hastings. Everything will be clear once our guests arrive. Best be prepared. Slip a revolver into your pocket before they do.
A revolver? But Poirot, what are you afraid of?
Trust me. It is important you carry a weapon for this meeting. I will lend you mine.
What about telling me what you have?
Why do you have
mind?
one? I can't picture him like carrying a revolver.
You wouldn't be able to play your role. Wait one moment, I will bring you my weapon.
Alright, let's go find... Where's her revolver? Is it behind the desk? I would assume so.
The white ammunition are
here we
blank
go.
cartridges. The others are real bullets.
Oh shit. So which one do we get then?
I have to choose the type of bullets to load.
I guess we'll load blanks.
The revolver is loaded with blanks. I still have time to choose real bullets.
No. Because I don't... We'll just scare them. Because people get freaked out. It's like everyone could miss, but if you hear the gunshot, you're just like terrified.
What about telling me what you have in mind?
Surtout pas. You wouldn't be able to play your role. Wait one moment, I will bring you my weapon.
Oh, I have it. What are you talking about? It's right here. It's loaded with blanks. Do I tell him that though?
Voila, I entrust you with my weapon. It has hardly been used, it is almost new.
Well, we'll soon find out. Like if we're gonna make him shoot someone.
Chief Inspector, is that you?
Yes. Sorry, but we haven't found anything.
Have you checked the typewriter?
And the packaging, the letter, and the ribbon reel. We've only found prints left by Cust and his landlady.
It was his
Well,
landlady.
never mind, I shall make do.
So, are you still going to hold your meeting?
Of course, Chief Inspector. I can hear my guest coming up the stairs.
Oh shit, alright, let's point out who the hell is the murderer.
Since Cust's arrest, I thought it was all done and dusted. Miss Gray formally identified him, as well as Miss Barnard.
Yes, and the stockings he saw drove the same brand as the ones found at my aunt's.
This
His
is all
mouth isn't
true.
moving.
However, a case is not closed if some questions remain open. And one question is, why did the murderer send me his letters? Why did he challenge me, Hercule Poirot?
Perhaps he wanted to play with you, to taunt you.
That's something you would be
Xenophobia?
into.
Maybe he didn't like you because you're foreign.
That's such a random
I may
thing.
be wrong, but maybe by provoking you, he was looking for glory.
All these theories should be studied.
It's because you're a foreigner,
Let us now
apparently.
try and get our brain cells to
How
work.
can Cust's presence... Oh man, we have a lot of questions. Okay. Question 1. Why did the murderer make a mistake in the address? Oh, there we go. The mistake is intentional. Oh, it was. Why did the killer send his letters to Hercule? The body was still warm. No. What? I don't understand. It's not well known? Oh, he wrote to Poirot because his address is not very well known.
Is everything clear now?
You might like to explain your reasoning again.
Of course. First of all, remember that the murderer made it a rule to always post his letter before the murder. He never digressed from that rule. However, in Churston, he encountered a problem. The village has only 500 inhabitants. With advance warning, it would be easy to arrest him. Therefore, the murderer delayed his letters deliberately with the wrong address. The plan wouldn't have worked if he'd sent it to Scotland Yard or the papers because everybody knows their addresses. The mistake would have been corrected and the letter would have been on time. That is why the murderer chose me as the recipient.
Because for his plan to succeed, it was necessary for at least one of the letters to have a wrong address and get lost. It was very cunning.
Absolument. It is a very subtle plan. It matches the profile we have drawn up of him perfectly. That of an intelligent, daring and calculating murderer.
But that's not how you describe Cust.
You are quite right, mademoiselle. Like you, I find it hard to believe that this dull character is the clever murderer we are looking for.
Do madmen... I mean, if he's mad, he might have two very different sides.
That's what I thought.
No doubt. But the murderer is not mad. All the specialists agree that he does not have the profile of the psychopath.
But if Cust is not guilty, how do you explain his presence at the scene of the crimes?
Mr. Clark, the answer to your question is in the medical records of your brother's patients. Documents which Cust most certainly did not have access to.
But you
Let us now
did.
try and get our brain cells to
You
work.
and Thorogray had access. Oh shit. What do we know about Cuss? He's a door-to-door salesman. It's a coincidence that he was in the victims, yeah. And he's easily influenced? No, I guess that... There we go. Cuss is mentally fragile and easy to manipulate. Oh my gosh, how to explain Cuss's presence at the crime scene? Well... Oh, I just randomly was guessing. Cuss was manipulated? What?
Dr. Clark's patients' records provided a very useful list of potential victims, sorted by alphabetical order. The killer definitely used it, explaining the fact that all the victims were former patients of the doctor. It is this fact that clears Cust once and for all, because he never had access to these records. So how did he happen to be at the scene of the crimes? Either the murderer sent him there, or Cust was following him closely. Cust's highly suggestible nature leads us to the second hypothesis. The murderer was manipulating him. He systematically sent Cust to the towns where he was going to strike, so that the suspicion would land on the poor man's shoulder.
That's evil. What sort of killer could have such a plan? And what would he gain from three completely different murders?
Indeed, it seems unlikely that the same murderer committed all the crimes. What should we take from that?
It's a conspiracy. Say that just one murderer is interested in the killer? Say that the killer has developed a taste for murder. Say that the murderer kills for pleasure. Says that there are 3 murderers. I don't know. Oh, one murder is probably of interest to the killer.
Just one murder was of benefit to the murderer. The others were just diversions. On reflection, there is only one conclusion. The murderer killed once out of interest and twice to divert our attention. This reasoning points at 2 potential culprits.
Franklin Clark.
Donald Fraser?
Yes, mademoiselle, that's good thinking. Mr. Fraser may have killed Betty out of jealousy. Mr. Clark may have killed his brother in order to inherit his large fortune. Both have a motive.
But Donald did not have access to Dr. Clark's records.
Please allow me to disagree with you, mademoiselle.
Oh yeah. Wait, he was treated by the doctor. Was he treated? I don't think so. He was not treated. He works at the firm. That's what
He
happened.
works for Court and Brunskill, one of whose clients was Sir Carmichael.
It doesn't prove that I went to Comeside.
You could have done it. And you may have used the opportunity to take a look at Sir Carmichael's records.
That's
You
so
think I'm
random,
guilty?
though.
You or Mr. Franklin Clark.
That's ridiculous.
Both of you have a motive. The question is, which of you has the profile that most resembles the murderer?
Oh my gosh, we're gonna be asked
Now
more
try
questions.
and get how...
The questions are getting harder and harder. I just kind of start guessing, and I get it. Is Donald clever? Yeah, he's a bright person. That's what people are saying. Is he confident about himself? No, that doesn't matter. No, he doubts himself. He's easy to influence too. Is he a seducer? Megan really likes Donald. Well, women seem to like him. So yeah. I guess he is a seducer. Does he like trains? He does. He said he did. He sleeps on the train. Is he cold? Oh. I don't think so. He's quick-tempered but not cold. No. He's a gentleman. So he is generous. But what about Franklin?
Ladies and gentlemen, Donald may share many character traits with the murderer, but he does not have his cold indifference. He has a temper. It is hard to imagine him planning anything. Also, jealousy is his motive, and crimes of passion are rarely planned.
Right, I suppose it's my turn to be subjected to the same scrutiny.
Absolument, Mr. Clark. Let us now try.
Yes. Alright, so now we're going to create a profile for Franklin. Is he clever? Well, his report says he was a good student. Oh shit, so he is clever. Is he confident? Of course he is. Where is it at though? Oh. Yes, he is self-confident. I just clicked it. Is he a seducer? Ooh, well, of course. He has courted Miss Gray. It's a conspiracy between Miss Gray and Franklin. That's what happened. Does he like trains? The railway, I guess. That's the thing. Yeah, he likes trains. Is he cold? I would... Wait, really? I don't know what that read. I honestly don't know. But yes, he has all the characteristics of a killer. Or of our
As you have
killer,
all
anyway.
seen, there is a disturbing similarity between Mr. Clark's profile and that of the killer. In actual fact, it is exactly the same.
Mr. Poirot, your psychological studies are interesting, but your conclusions do not add up. Why would I have wished my brother's death? The inheritance is lawfully mine. I just have to wait.
No, you had to act quickly.
Why? Thora Gray bothered him. Say that Franklin was impatient. I want to say
Because
that
of
Thora
Miss
Gray.
Gray.
What?
Mademoiselle, although you haven't been telling the truth, there is no doubt in my mind that you would have found a way to marry Sir Carmichael after Lady Clark's death. For you,
shit.
Mr. Clark,
It's
it was
drama.
a disaster. If Miss Gray had children by your brother, you would not have inherited a thing. You realized the danger after reading several letters from Comside, especially one in which your brother opened his heart to you. So you hurried home from China, and you took action. In truth, Cust was no more than a puppet manipulated by the real culprit. You, Mr. Clark.
Oh shit.
Such an imagination, Mr. Poirot. In fact, nobody manipulated Cust. The famous instructions he received by post. He wrote them on the typewriter. We know that for sure.
Oh no. You know perfectly well. That is not true.
Wait, is he the killer or not?
Eh bien voilà. Light has now been shed on the ABC murders.
Your theories are ingenious, but you haven't any proof.
One point to him. For the moment, I have no material proof. Either I admit to it, or I bluff.
Invent an item, the proof that found. Okay, say that proof is going to be easy to find. Lie about the fingerprints found on Cust's typewriter. I want to
One
talk
thing
about the
proves it.
typewriter.
The prints you left on Cust's typewriter.
Enough.
Oh, of course you wiped the typewriter before sending it. But not carefully enough. Scotland Yard has found your print along with those of Cust.
Oh shit, I just bluffed him
I
out.
understand why you never wanted to lend me your new typewriter. And why you were searching through your brother's things. And the hole you dug on the moors. What did you hide there? The knife you used to kill your brother?
Game, set, match. You win, Mr. Poirot. But it was worth trying.
Oh shit. We caught the murderer. It was Franklin, that little bastard. Oh.
Don't come near me! I'll never let you take me, Mr. Poirot.
Oh my gosh, well they're blanks. He just deafened himself, pretty much. Oh, he's sad now.
I'm sorry, Mr. Clark, there is no easy death for you. I expected your reaction, so I used blanks.
I didn't even know it
I'm
was
sorry,
him.
mademoiselle, but your second chance has been lost. Franklin Clark will never inherit his brother's fortune.
It's just gonna go to charity or something. But we did it. Take them away, officers.
Disappointed at having missed the chance to become Lady Clark, Thora Grey left England.
Wait, who the hell is Dick Donbar?
Donald Fraser and Megan Barnard married.
Oh, nice.
On
for
Poirot's
them.
recommendation, Mary Drower started to work for Lady Clark. The elderly
Oh.
lady's condition suddenly took a turn for the better. And a few months later, to Dr. Logan's great surprise, she was back on her feet again. According to this eminent physician, it appears to be an extremely rare case of spontaneous remission.
for
Lady
them.
Clark has enjoyed very good health ever since. Journal of an Innocent. The incredible story of ABC. As for A.B.
He became an author?
after being advised by Poirot, he made a great deal of money by selling his story to the press. And as for me, and with business booming, the Black Swan has become the #1 tourist attraction in the whole of Yorkshire, even more popular than York Minster.
But why is the Dick guy talking? It should have been like Hastings or someone else. It's so random that he will be talking. But that's it. Based on the novel The ABC Murders by Agatha Christie. Thank you guys. Wait, let's just skip. First off, I think there's some stuff here. Hold on. Bonuses, right? The timeline. Do we have everything? So we have a timeline. So let us
When
listen to the
Franklin
timeline.
understands that his brother's inheritance is going to be stolen from under his nose, he decides to get rid of him. In order not to be considered as a suspect, he has the idea of including the murder as part of a series that the police will put down to a madman. Franklin uses Sir Carmichael's medical records to choose his victims as well as the ideal suspect, Alexander Bonaparte Cust, who was seriously wounded in the war and suffers from bouts of amnesia. Franklin writes the letters he will send me before each murder on his own typewriter in advance. He contacts Cust by letter and offers him a job. Cust is convinced that he is working for a hosiery company. In reality, it is Franklin that sends him his instructions, his goods, and even his typewriter. When we receive the first letter, Hastings thinks that it is a joke. As for me, filled with foreboding, I prefer to inform Chief Inspector Japp. Following his written instructions, Cust goes to Andover. He visits Mrs. Asher's tobacco shop and sells her a pair of stockings. After Cust's visit, Franklin, in turn, enters the tobacco shop. Mrs. Asher is not suspicious of the murderer, whom she takes to be an ordinary customer. The old lady turns around to take a packet of cigarettes. She is beaten to death. We investigate the first murder with Hastings. No suspect has a motive. A few weeks later, we receive a second letter signed ABC. Chief Inspector Japp is informed. The victim's name should start with the letter B. Alexander Bonaparte Cust goes to Bexhill. He sells Mrs. Barnard a pair of stockings. Betty Barnard leaves her work. She's dressed to go out. The young woman is strangled on the beach. Betty was killed by the man who had arranged to meet her that evening, the seducer Franklin Clark. In Bexhill, Donald Fraser appears to be the perfect suspect for Betty's murder, but he has no connection with Mrs. Asher. 5 days after the Bexhill murder, Cust goes to Churston for his work. In the afternoon, Thora Grey turns away a stocking seller. After dinner, Sir Carmichael Clark takes his usual walk. His brother waits for him, hidden behind a bush. The murderer leaps out from his hiding place and cuts Sir Clark's throat. The third letter arrived late. Franklin deliberately wrote a wrong address. In Churston, Thora Grey and Franklin Clark are the main suspects.
Thora Grey might
Back
have
in
been.
London, Cust is
person
seized by
who did all
violent
this.
coughing fit and brings up blood. He stains his shirt, which later frightens his landlady. We receive the final letter from ABC. The next murder will be in Doncaster. The second general meeting in London highlights the common point between the victims, stockings, and a throat condition. Custer's landlady telephones Scotland Yard to tell them about her suspicions. Cust is arrested shortly afterwards in Doncaster. Franklin had planned a fourth murder in Doncaster. He abandons the idea after Custer's arrest. Cust confesses to the crimes he did not commit. He's an easy culprit. Too easy. Franklin Clark is unmasked. He is the true culprit and the man who manipulated Cust. And there we have it. Another case solved by Hercule
We did
Poirot.
it. That was it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this series. Yeah, it got really good. I have to say, like, after I think the second murder, it was good. The entire game was good. 10 out of 10, man. The voice acting is a little funny sometimes, and the things that you have to do is a little bit repetitive. But it's a pretty good game, and I like the story. I did not expect that guy to be the killer, Franklin Clark. I thought it was going to be the ABC guy. So yeah, I would have arrested the wrong guy. That's what happened when I played LA Noire. I arrested the wrong people every single time. But thank you guys for watching. Until then, I'll see you guys on another series.